Hello, 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 my Reaver friends. How are you doing? It is Friday night, and we're kicking it off at 9 p.m. And I see Cobal's in the house. I got your stream up there, buddy. Thanks for joining. Welcome in, everybody. Hope we're all having a good night. So last week on Sunday we left off. We had just seeded all the fields, and it's time to roll. Woohoo! And you know what? I decided I wanted a bigger roller. So that's gonna be our first task. We're gonna sell this roller off. We'll get it taken up, and we'll even see if the used car lot's got a new one. I don't think it had one when we last checked, but we're gonna find out. So let's get the truck going, and we'll get that roller backed up, and we'll go get something just a little bit bigger than a 3-meter wide. Hope everybody had a great week, and we're kicking it off. Mine wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. Next week's going to be a little hectic. We got some co-workers out on vacation. I get to do some extra work next weekend, so no stream next Friday. Should be next Saturday. Should be fine. We'll play it all by ear on how tired I am. Because I get to be at work at 1 o'clock in the morning next Saturday morning. Doesn't that sound like fun? So let's get this sold off. See what we can get for an airline. Yeah, well, my backing skills are going to work on this. This is not a straight back. Slight angle. Oh yeah, it was pretty warm here too. We thought the last 2 days have been rain. Well, hot days with daytime with rain in the afternoon. We're finally starting to cool off. We were running high 90s to low 100s for almost 2 weeks there. So, I mean, the only thing that I think we've got the advantage over you is no humidity. But we've got the altitude, and it makes a difference. Some people say it doesn't. I do. I'm going to stick with that. Ramps up. Come on. There we go. I like that. That's cute. The roller is rolling as we roll. That's cute. Must have left it engaged. I bet I did. That's funny. That's kind of funny. Whoop. Yeah, I know. It definitely makes a difference. I've got friends that live in the South. I've got friends that live, just even, I don't know if my cousin's jumped in yet or not. He's from South Dakota. It's humid in South Dakota too. It's not 100% humidity, but it's still humid there. So yeah, we're dry heat, but weirdly enough, well, I live at 6,000 feet. Right about 6,000 feet. And it makes, when you're at 100 degrees at 6,000 feet, believe it or not, being that much closer to the sun, it makes a difference. I still wouldn't trade it for humidity. You just burn a lot faster. Then you get up in the mountains, and if it's that hot, oof, you just fried. So how you doing, Cobble? It's been a while since I've seen you, bud. I think the last time I saw you was when you were celebrating your stream, with the 500 stream, right? I see same guy, he's celebrating his 500 subscribers today. We're at 50. We made the 50 mark last week. That was awesome. Alright, let's see what we got in here for. Sell this off. Let's see if it's. I can't remember if this lets me sell just one thing. Okay, so we just want to do the roller. Oh, okay. So we'll just have to take it to the regular sell point. So that's all part of the new that used sales mod. Well, it's always fun working on a riding lawnmower. All right. Let's see here. That I haven't been on in a long time. Used to have a riding lawnmower a long time ago. Actually, used my grandparents' riding lawnmower. I got a light bulb out. Well done. Interesting. Okay. Something for tomorrow. My lights for some reason aren't working. Maybe, I don't know if it's dark in here or not. It doesn't look too bad. Okay. Roller. Where's my roller? I know I passed it. All right. When in doubt, cycle through. There it is. Sell that. Okay. I know I didn't see any rollers over there, so let's figure out what we want to purchase for a roller. A little bit of money. I don't want to waste too much of it because we got that saving up for some other stuff. So we have to get some buildings going. See, that's the one we just had. Don't need that. Ooh, do we go with the Invisiroller? I don't know if I should go with that yet. Such a great mod. Yeah, not ready for that big. I think we can go with this one. That's 9 meters. And I can take this one up. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. Some of you are probably very familiar with this. I think it starts at 18. Yeah, it starts at 18 and goes up. I think we're going to go a little bit lower. We'll go with the 9.5. Fenders, I don't think so. Why would I want fenders? That's just silly fenders on a roller. My favorite is BKT. There's not much selection on that thing. All right. All right. Ooh, hey, I'm jumping in there. Locked up in the truck. We're locked up in the truck. Come on. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Glitching in there. Alright. Guess I could have brought the tractor, but yeah, that'd be silly. We wouldn't have fun getting to use this. So welcome in everybody. I see I've got, that's not what I wanted. I've got 5 Reavers in the castle keep. Thanks for jumping in. Make sure you check in with the Sergeant at Arms and hit that like button. Maybe that's going to be balanced. That's not going to be balanced at all. Well, this is going to be fun. Alright, that's not going to work. We're going to have to borrow the tractor. Let's get those ramps down first. Alright. I can't remember if they still have the tractor for use in here or not. I think not. Ooh, they don't. That's right. I forgot they sold the tractor off when they got the used lot. Alright. We're going to have a little movie magic here. This is going to work. Let's see here. And what? And what? It's on the trailer. How'd that happen? All right. Miracles. No, it's just weird how that happens. Just magic. Yeah, stop, car. Better move. Better move. Better move. You can do it. Yeah, really. I'm a reaver. I can do whatever I want. Stealing lanes, I'm stealing time. And I don't think there's a single, at least most maps I've seen don't have a dashed yellow or a white line in between the lanes anywhere in Farm Sim. So it's all passing a double yellow. Alright. It'll be easier to unload this way. Drop it. Yeah, we actually had a pretty good thunderstorm pass here earlier today. It's so dry here, we need every bit of moisture we can get. Ooh, we're off a little kilter here. This could be fun. Get enough bite on the tires. Not really, but we got it. It hooks, it works. I don't know, it works. Yep, that's the advantage of being a reaver and a sheriff. You get to commit the crime and forgive yourself for it 30 seconds later. That's great. Yeah, that's right. I don't know, I thought about it. I saw there's a new mod out there. Well, it's probably not new, but about that means you can bypass rolling for crops that really don't need a roll. I'm alright for this now. We can go European style for a little bit. Even though we're on American map. Woo-hoo. That's one of these lovely ones. It slides all over the place. Come on. Give me back my map. Yeah, of course. A little tweaking to catch that corner. You need to buy the land next to us so we can get rid of the fence. That's a big piece of land to purchase. That won't be our next one. Yep, you're fine. Yeah, my Scottish clans were the sheriffs of the region. And they were also reavers. So it's kind of my gag joke when at the Scottish festivals. We were border reavers, but we were also the sheriffs, so we could forgive ourselves for every crime we committed. I don't think Matsy's heard that one yet. Or not Matsy, but Farmer Cop. Oh, this thing slides bad. Come on, come under control. You got it. There you go. It's doing it right now. It just does not like being spun around, that's for sure. Out this edge so we can make sure we get that. Yeah, we missed it last time. Back up around. Lock it in. I think it's time for an upgrade on the tractor. What he did on the map in this map for these hills, but they're brutal. I don't even have the mud mod going. I can't even imagine what that would do. If I put the realistic vehicle mod on here, then the damages and stuff. Come on. That'd even be worse. It's got 43 hours on it already. Spin it. What's it gonna do? Pull through, pull through. There you go. This interesting pull patterns, that's for sure. Alright, let's go to the long ones and hit those first. Yeah, I know we've already gotten tapped this area. Just want to get to the... There we go. You can see the pattern just barely there. Come on, straight out. You can do it. Welcome in, welcome in. So we got back to 5 reavers in the castle keep. Hope everybody out there had a great week. Looking forward to a good weekend. A little safe skip. This field to finish rolling out, then we got our other field, we'll get it rolled out, look and see what's up for contracts. But I do want to start looking at getting one of the new barn built, storage shed, workshop, barn, whatever. Guessing that's going to take at least 2-3 months. It'd be nice to get it before it snows too bad. Yep, a lot of rolling. Now the next field's not too big. We're still progressing up in field size, so not like we got the big super fields yet. Let's see here, where are we at? Sure, just came off that one. Yep, it's a light gray. At least I decided to switch the 3 meter up for this. That'd be a lot of rolling. Like, weirdly enough, probably 3 times as much. Weird how that works. Math. Should do it. Double check the map here. Oh, I got a couple little spots. Got a mulch spot? Oh, it must have been from when I mowed. Alright, let's see if we can go get this picked up real quick. Probably on the corners where we were spinning it around like a dot. That'd be my guess. Guess at it first and see if I would. Hey, you know, if you would stay straight, it'd make it a lot easier for me to roll things out. How'd we do? Of course. Yeah, how'd we do? All right, now we just have a little bit in front and that edge. I'd appreciate it if my roller did not beat me down the hill. No, there isn't. No such thing. Alright, there we go. Next field. Oh, I didn't want to fold it full up, just wanted to lift it. Trees! They're still babies. It's going to take a long time for those things to grow up. Alright, head down. Lock her in. Okay, come on. You can do it. There's a little tire slippage. It's slipping on the front, so I don't need a counterweight now. This one's a lot easier to see where I've gone, at least, because of the texture. There we go. Be nice. Come on, stay. There we go. We'll be nice to you. Real slow. Alright. Get that off. Well, have you been having problems with the high stall command? I know Insane Sim guy was having problems with it a couple weeks ago. Mine didn't work at all for high stall. I don't know if you've had that same problem on your stream or not. I know you tried earlier. I don't know if it worked or not. I don't think it did. Come on, come back into track. Come back into track. There you go. I see a spot. I see a spot I missed. They even went wide on that too. That's just weird. Alright, we're back under control. There we go. Missed that spot. Huh. I did a lot of tweaking of the chatbot before I came in to see if I could get. I got some of it working. I've got the desktop version of chat, and then there's the cloud version, which is what I originally signed up when I first streamed, and they're still kind of fighting each other. I'm just kind of learning how to make those two play together nicely. Basically turned off all the commands in this cloud version today. I saw one kick off earlier. Actually, I think it was this one here. My internal command, I think it kicked off the cloud bot too. Yep, there it is. It's a cloud bot in there too. Figure out why that one's double commanding now. It's not the one I wanted. That's the one. Yeah, I figured that was going to miss. Be able to pick up some of that when I'm doing the rows. Like now. Row, 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 your tractor. It's gonna slide. It's sliding. That's one advantage of the invisible roller. It doesn't slide. Oh well. Trying to be semi-realistic. Ish. Yep, that's a splotch I'm going to have to pick up. So we'll get it now. Come on. Oh, that's just mean. Alright, fine. I'll track you back in this way. Aha. I'm guessing that's what you're really supposed to be doing. Picking the roller up on every pass. I guess that would make sense. That's just silly. No, that's not what I wanted. Pick it up, not fold it up. And here we go. Rock and roll. It's not noise pollution. Alright, I need this one. I don't mind if I do. Straight talking for 35 minutes. It's not you. Drink it, I've got. Stick around a little bit, I'm going to have a new type of drink. I might see if somebody will have to kick off the hydrate first. Yeah, I know, lift, not fold. Maybe I'm just trying to test hydraulics. I also think that changing up the commands shortened the time on the heist recycle. That's hard. See if I can get some time in tomorrow and do some investigating on the chatbot. The thing is, there's a lot more commands on the cloud version than the desktop. There you go. Let's see if it works. I know I've got the cloud all command active. Well, the heist all command. I don't think it works. To see why that's not working. I don't have to investigate. Switch it up. I can't remember. Global, are you using the desktop version of chatbot, or are you using the cloud version? Oh, I was referring into your stream, but that's all right. Or do you use Streamlabs? Do you use another chatbot version? Program? Nope, not fold, drop. Reavers in the Castle Keep. Thank you everybody for coming in. Make sure you check in with the Sergeant at Arms and hit that like button. Stream let's go. Welcome everybody who just came in. Appreciate you joining the stream. Hope you've had a great weekend, or great week. We have a good weekend. You can have a great one too. I get to start getting all my stuff ready for the Scottish Festival coming up in September. To get that trailer unpacked, repacked, reorganized. It's on the list for this weekend. At least it'll be cooler and it won't be 100 degrees out. Yeah, that was kind of what I was fighting too. It's like, oh, do I really want to investigate all this? I guess I better. Like if I want to get above 50 subscribers, I probably should have my chat bot working correctly. Okay, so doing controlled terms with lifting it up each time does make it better. I know it would. No fun. It's wear and tear on the hydraulics. I'm guessing on a roller like this, it's got spikies, that'd be a lot more wear and tear if it was sliding all over the place. At least on the ground. Away we go. Almost done. One and an oomph pass left. Gonna be one and an oomph. Then we'll take a look and see what's missed. Got skipped. Rain stopped in the game. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Keep folding. Yeah, the birds are all happy it stopped raining. Well, because there's a bunch of worms out now. That's what we need, Coble. Worm farms. Yeah. It's almost like as good as chicken butt farm, chicken butt mod, worm butt farm. You're welcome. There's a new one for your stream. Oop, over there, just one little area. All right. Over there. You missed the slot. Over there. Well, if you think about it, you really should have a worm farm. Oh, that was way too far back. So you can feed your chickens. Yeah, that's my idea. There it is. That's what I missed. Woo-hoo. I don't have any audio cues set up yet. Oh, I have the one. There we go. Let's get the one. That's my version of a jump scare, but it's a reverse jump scare. How do you like that? All right, now we should be done rolling. That's better. Okay, let's see what we got out there. Bale wrapping, we don't have the wrapper. Fertilizing. And I took that, by the way. That's the big boy 4014 when it went through Colorado three weeks ago now. I went out and chased it through the north end of Colorado. Got some video and images. Flower, tender grass. Some interesting ones in there now. Stone picking. Ooh, that pays nice money. I'll hold off on that a little bit. All right. Let's go kind of look and see how we can reorganize things to get in. Start one of the buildings up. Oh, we should probably put some of our product away too. That would help. All right. This is going to have to be parked somewhere new because its old spot won't work anymore. We'll park it up on the hill for now. I feel like we're going to have a bunch of weird parking for a little while until we get this all straightened out. Because that's the barn we're going to replace. Nope, I thought not. Over here, those forks together. Go get these pellets. There you go. Good idea. I didn't even think about that. I didn't really look into it too much. I saw it as I was flying through my YouTube, suggestions and stuff like that for watching. Somebody did an analysis of what, like the whole crop analysis again in 25, and he came up with that doing the fish farming actually lost you money. Like, well, that's great. Why would I do that? Actually kind of looking forward to doing it on my next playthrough on the I was gonna do Kinlag next. Got this fork's a little angled, but oh well. Alright. How do we want to move things? I'd have to move at least one production point. I have to slide it over somewhere else. And then we'll have to park equipment somewhere else until we get everything else moved. Alright. Because we're going to need the entire space between the house and at least the edge of this barn. A lot of the equipment's pretty easy. We'll have to move the shelf somewhere else. Yeah, you could. It's funny, I just got done re-watching MASH There's probably very few people on this stream that know what that is. And it kind of takes me back to where Radar was raising worms in one of the episodes. Where should we put that? I guess we'll just put it next to this one. All right. Come on. Cycle in for me. Thank you. All right. We're going to move. So we're going to set this up temporary. That's temporary. We don't want like, full on. We want... There's our moss pebbles. Okay, grass pebbles. Not to be confused with Bam Bam pebbles. There's a harken back to some old TV shows too. Yep, I'm old. Oh, I really liked Radar. It was sad when he decided to leave the show, but I get it. He had a good reason, so he wanted to take care of his family first, and I totally respect that. All right. Now we're gonna do this and move it. I don't know if you've messed with this mod or not, but I absolutely adore this mod. You can do it. A little finicky at times. Actually, there was just an update to it. Okay, we're going to have to move it just a bit more so the spawn point's there. Alright, how's it look? Let's move it out a little bit. I really liked this one. I did some pretty creative stuff with it in 22. Wow, that took me out far. Come on. Hey. Alright, let's bring... There we go. Like that. I'll have to reclip that area a little bit, but not bad. And... Alright. Move that one. Where do we want to put? I'm gonna have to take the stuff off the shelves first. I think I'm gonna have to sell the pressure washer, because it'll just want to keep spawning there. Figure out where to put the shelves. Maybe on the end of this one? Makes it kind of tight in there though. Look. Alright. See if this is working. Nope, I didn't think so. That one's finicky sometimes. That's the Mechanic Anywhere mod. Sometimes it just does not like to work. I think there's a slight conflict with the there it is. With the F12 mod. If you use F12 first to do anything, it throws the Anywhere Mechanic mod off. Okay, now this is actually a hutch and a in that. So how do we want to do that? Or not a hutch, but a garage. It's going to have to move somewhere else. I'm thinking, let's put, how's this going to look? A little hilly though. What about putting the shelves there? I don't think that's going to work. We're going to have to go in here. This isn't going to interfere with turning too bad. All right, man. Well, thanks for jumping in. I greatly appreciate you coming into the chat and coming in. Before you leave, let's do... Where'd to go? Where'd to go? I had it here, I swear. Really? I'm losing my brain. No, no, no. I had it. Oh, there we go. Right there. That one there. So if you guys haven't checked out Cobble, definitely check him out. Excellent, excellent streamer. Got a lot of my ideas from him. I didn't steal them. I just got them. Honest, yeah, yeah. Wait, I'm a reaver. I can steal. You bet, man. Anytime. Thanks for coming in. Alright. Get some stuff moved around here. We're gonna have a lot of stuff in the grass for a while. That's where we put the shed. That'll work. Alright, I like it. We'll do that. Alright. Let's rock out this area a little bit more. Alright. Yeah. Can't really even get by it. Let's see, we'll just square that off. Around that off. Got that over here, so we'll come and store the tree stuff over there. That's here. Let's go get the tree harvester or planter. Get it moved. 15 reavers in this castle keep. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you check in with the Marshal at Arms and hit that like button so that we know that you're ready to join the fight. I don't know if this is going to work. Alright, let's drop that down to the ground. That way we have at least... work. Oh, shouldn't plant. Oop, that's not working at all. Alright, we're going to have to get the bigger tractor. That's trying. Trying to make this a shuttle tractor. Doesn't work for stuff like that. But we can get this picked up. Drop it up here by the... this... Oh, excuse me, silo up here. The multi-fruit selling silo. Alright. That's going to be it for this tractor can handle. I don't think it's going to handle that weight. I bet you it's going to skyrocket that nose. It's a great little tractor, but it's a little light. No, I'm amazed. Alright. And do the same thing we did for woohoo! Hit a bump, it goes. Alright. Fortunately, that's not going to do any good anymore. So let's get the stuff off the shelves. And we'll get that shelf moved over there. Actually, shelves can move, but we're going to have to move the the work shed too. So we'll get the work shed moved first. All right, here we go. This is where we get to have fun. Grab the work shed. We're gonna move it. Yeet. Boop. All right. Well, that was kind of cool. Never seen it do that before, but that doesn't mean anything either. Nope. It didn't like being twerked like that. Okay. Plenty of space. Plenty of space. Alright, how are we looking at level with the ground here? Alright. Be a little off, but that's okay. Actually, if I remember correctly, there's a tilt to it. I like that too. Tilt your base with the ground. All right. Next. All right, so that left the workshop behind, so we'll get it moved. Okay, I gotta pick it up so I can get my... All right, spin it around. Let's try not to do the weird... All right. Move it. Slide over. Zoom in. Alright. Rotate again. Do-do-do-do. Oh, hey, come on. Thank you. All right. I think we're good there. Alright, that moves that. Now we have the shelf to move, but first we are going to have to take everything off the shelf. And I can take it, it'll just fall off. That'll be fun. Let's do that. I don't think it'll fall off till I come back and grab it. Alright, move. This should be pretty basic. Put it on the back side of this one for now. And for those who don't know why we're moving this stuff, we're going to be building a new barn slash garage barn and workshop. We just keep our current workshop trigger and move it over, or we get one with a workshop. I don't know yet. See how it goes. All right, I think we're pretty square. We're hip to be square. But did it. So if you're out there in chat land, please make sure you press the like. We greatly appreciate it. All streamers do. It's true. YouTube uses that as an algorithm. Helps out all the streamers. And then if you want to, hit subscribe on that so you know what I'm streaming. Tomorrow should be our next stream. I usually stream Fridays and Saturdays. Alright. Alright, let's go see. Oh, look, they're floating. They're magic. Alright, so I hit one. That one. Alright. Boom. Yep, I'm just gonna do this the easy way. And I could do it the long, intensive way, but nope. I'm gonna do it the easy way. Glad you agree. Thanks for agreeing. Something's running. Is this tractor? Yep, that's the tractor that's running. Let's turn that off. It's burning gas. Fuel, sorry. Petrol. Alright. Oh yeah, we still have to move that. That we'll need the big tractor for. Medium tractor. Our bigger tractor. That didn't work very well. There we go. That's better. Let's get our exercise. Run, 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 run. All right. Rock breaker. Do not run with a rock breaker in your hands, especially like this, because if you trip and fall, you'll kill yourself. That would hurt. Here's your safety tip for the day. Do not run with a hot rock breaker in your hand. Probably shouldn't run with bale spikes either, but at least the spikes are faced away. Okay. So we need to get the tree planter out of the garage, out of the shed. They put up the shed on for sale, and there's another farmer who's going to come buy it. Yeah, that's the way it's going to work. Why? Because that's what I said. I mean, that can really happen. I mean, we buy all the lumber. They can buy the whole shed. All right. Land her down. Next. We need to move the camping trailer out of there. Find a place for it. I think it's going to go behind the house. Probably the best bet. Only way we can move that is the pickup truck. So let's get the flatbed put away. Come on, there we go. Just need those ramps to come up. That's all. Tuck it in next to the log trailer here. I always want to know something cool. What you got for me? Welcome in. Just trying to read it. AJ? You go by AJ? There it is. Well, that's awesome. Mine doesn't, but my mom doesn't like country. So does that mean you get into concerts for free? Ooh, we gotta move the weather vane too. It's sitting up on top of the barn. I guess I don't want to move it on the house. It's too annoying. All right. Hopefully this doesn't come to bite me in the butt later on when I have to make sure I leave enough room to get out. All right, there's that. Say we move the weather. Oh, perfect place for it. Put it up on top of the silo. That's the perfect spot for a weather vane. Get it up as high as possible. Move. This will be a little bit fun. Probably been just easier to just sell it and buy a new one. So you're going to give us a hint on who it is, or is that like a top secret? See if we can see where there's the bottom of it. No, I'll do a Bluetooth version here. Alright. I think it would be good right there. Yep. There it is. Alright. I think we can now safely sell the barn off. That other farmer come and pick it up. Haul it away. Sell it off. Alright. I've got to get out of the way because this is going to probably take up a good chunk of the space. You know, I'm going to move this equipment just in case, because I can easily see the... So I've got the Construct Everything mod installed, so I can easily see it. Putting the... Yeah, I know. Don't lift a tree shredder by yourself. Lift with your legs, not your back. And we'll do the same thing. I'm just going to easily move it out of here real quickly. Get a little bit of that anti-realism in here. Alright, get the... See, in real life, we probably would have something that we could probably pick up the tongue of this and move it by ourselves. Not like that, but... like that. Have a wheel dolly or a trailer dolly. I got one of those in real life. Great. Keeping us in suspense there, AJ. All right. What do we pick for our shed? We just pick a regular shed. Add the... What was I going to say? Oh, the mechanic shop back to it. Which one do we want? That's the fun part. Something that fits the space, that does what we need it to do. This one's pretty good. It's got one large barn, but that's it. Or one door. I need more than that. I'm not a big fan of the steeple barns. There's the DG shed. That's got two big ones. And that's it. I don't remember what's inside these. I don't think anything. Yep, just a hollow shed. Okay. That's a possibility. Cold storage. That's pull-throughs. That doesn't do me any good. It's got a double. It's not too bad. We just have to set it up kind of weird. Yeah, it's always going to overlap another object. That's just the name of the game. Maybe tuck it back in here like this. So what about that one? That's a possibility. I think that's it for this. This thing's too monstrous. It's cool, but boy, that's big. All right, what else we got? Okay, everything else just gets way large. What's this one? Yeah, that won't work. Now let's go to tools, because this is where we get the shop at the same time. Can't tell I like Icus's. Kind of looking at this one. Gives us good 2 big doors plus a really large door on the side. So we're going to have to do some leveling here. May have to take out a tree or two. That'd be sad. Especially those small ones. Do that. That wouldn't be too bad. Kind of liking that one. Gives us a lot of space. Gives us a workshop. So we could sell off the other workshop once it's done. That is awesome, but I don't have the space for that. So I think between this one... I like that it's got its own shop. I actually probably put it a little bit away from that building. It's got its own entrance. So have to do a little bit of landscaping to get it in. Get rid of a couple trees. Flatten out the land a little bit. Yeah. I think we're going to go with that one. Alright, so let's get the area prepped. So we got one big tree that we'll cut down and just haul it off to that. And then these little buggers. This is what I think of these little buggers. Oops. And this one. Those we'll get rid of too by painting over them, but alright. Alright. Let's get those bad boy taken down. This at least give us some wood to work with. 18 Reavers in the castle. Keep welcome in, everybody. Please check in at the Sergeant at Arms and hit that like button. Let us know you're ready for battle. Timber. Safety tip of the day. Do not stand underneath the tree as it falls down on you. Also, don't run with this chainsaw. Alright. Let's go get the tractor and get that dragged over to the... AJ, you went silent. You got us in suspense. Okay, I don't want to get room going. I don't have the counterweight on the back of this. Where I put the counterweight. So let's keep it kind of low to the ground. We're gonna go. Oops. Come on, gotta turn. Thank you. It's gonna take a little bit to get there. We'll have to go around the chicken coop to get there. Where's the chickens? They're all cooped. Hey, we got flying chickens. Oh, I forgot this thing's gonna spawn stuff in weird spots until I reload the game. Alright, oof. Alright. Should have come in a different way for this. This is not gonna go how I want it to. 19 Reavers in. Welcome to the keep. Alright, we're gonna go this. We'll just put it in this one. Oh, hello. I get those back tires on the ground to get a little bit. Good thing this is a 4-wheel drive. There we go. It's noisy over there. I'd have thought sawmills be noisy. Alright. Let's get some land worked. Gosh, I remember where I put the counterweight. Here somewhere. Alright. No, I don't have the TerraLand mods installed. I really should. All right. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. You want to use that square? Now we'll use the round. All right. Kind of cooks it here. Yeah, it's popping up all that stuff. I got to get rid of it. Yeah, let's go a little bit bigger here. Something there. Is that the weight? I don't think it is. Let's go look and see what that is. Could be part of that tree. Oh, I bet it's part of half of that trunk of that tree. Yep. Leftover sliver. It's gone now. Don't run with a chainsaw. Alright. Alright. Get the right key. Get the right key binding. Here we go again. Here we go again. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. I grew up in the 80s. Sure did, sure did. Alright. We're going to make that look cool here in a little bit. Alright, now let's see if I can... Oh, where is that? Where is that? It's nope. It's in fences. I'm pretty sure I installed it here. Maybe I didn't. Oh, there. There's... Looking for the retaining walls. I think I have them on this playthrough. I might not. Edgy, I think you must have left us. I must not have the retaining walls on this one. Oh well, we'll make it still look cool. Just a little bit different. How do I want to do this? Got a couple different ideas here. I do a little smoothing here in a little bit. I may end up later on reloading the mod that has all those in there. Is that what I'm using here? Nope. I'm using... It's asphalt. Got here. Maybe gravel small. Gravel small. All right. I think that's going to do it. I want to go back and get a little mountain rock back. I want to smooth it because it'll just ruin it. Yeah, there we go. Took them out. Ah! Sorry. Let's go back to... Oh, you smooth that out. So it blends in better. It's a soft, smooth. All right. How does it look? I think it looks pretty good. It'd be pretty rough anyway. All right. I think we can, let's level that right back out again. Not work the way I wanted it to work. Okay, and we'll resmooth it. And grab that rock again. To that area up. Alright. Now we gotta get out of the way because the construction project's going there. And we'll just do this. Got autosave on, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. All right. Everybody remember what we're going to get? I do. Tools. There it is. All right. Do we want to keep white? Let's see here. Oh, we definitely want solar panels, so that's a yes. We want a different color, though? I think we want to go with white. The house is white. I don't think it's that white. Get a good idea here. Oops. Alright, let's get this a little bit closer here. Alright. What are our colors? What's it going to change? Go drastic. No, that's not the color we're going to do it. Okay, so it's just going to change the roof on us. The rest of it's going to be white. Well, I think we go with as gray as we can then. They're different types of roofs. One's a steel roof and the other's tile, or it's like a ceramic. So that's the wrong gray. Pick a dark gray. That'll work. It's like in between, of course. I think I've got. Nope, I didn't think so. You can see what dark steel looks like. Nope. Okay, let's go here. And upload. Really? I don't know if we're going to get an exact match here. Not without me knowing what that exact color code is. You can always come back and do it again, I suppose. All right, let's just go generic then. Let's go with this dark one here. Oh, that's closer. All right. Yeah, it's always going to overlap with another item. I know that. Okay, 8,000 down. It's going to take 3 months to build. I think we're going to want to be back all the way. Ooh, I got to remember I got to get that trailer out of there. Okay. So we need to leave a little bit of room on the backside so it has construction zone. Hopefully the construction zone doesn't go over the road. This is a different construction mod, so it's a little bit different on how it sets up its boundaries. I guess we'll try it. Technically, we should be centering the eaves, but yeah, maybe we'll do that. Let's see if we do. We definitely want to have it square. Yep, because it's hip to be square. Not that easy with a big building like this. Kind of. Probably about as close as I'm going to get with this. I'll try from the other angle here. It's probably going to be better anyway. Just a little off. That's not bad. All right. I think that's going to be good right there. Maybe a little bit back. Gives us room to drive in between. Both sides. Done. There's the construction site. All right, now we got to start feeding the construction site. We got plenty of product to do it. So, what does it need? All right, we need a prefab wall that I'll have to purchase. Sell off some boards for that. We need 4 pallets of wood beams, 7 pallet, or sorry, yeah. So see if I can read this here. So, okay, prefab wall will need 1. Wood beam will need 4. Planks long, 7. Cement, 2, a little over 2. Cement brick, 2. Roof plates, and wow, 13 planks. That's just for stage 1 of 4. So, all right, let's start getting some stuff. We'll have to we'll have to buy a prefab wall, as I said. So I'll have to head to take some product to town and buy it. But let's start getting the other stuff in there. So I think we can look at it again from this side. I need to take a screenshot of this. I can take a screenshot. Otherwise, I'm not going to remember. That's now up on my other screen. Okay. First things first, let's get our wood beams. Planks long. All right. All right, here we go. Let's planks. So we need 13 of these. Boom, because that's the small ones. Yep. All right, I'm just gonna, okay, then we need, what was it, 7? So then we need up to 4 wood beams. Sure. Gotta get all the, yeah, we need roof plates. How much of roof plates? 2 of those. 3. Wood beams. I need 4 of those. Up if I'm on what I need to be. Ooh, only 1 wood beam? That's weird. I wonder if that's a second wood beam. That's what I figured. Alright. Those. That's even a partial. Alright. Oh. We do have a little bit of a prefab wall. Actually gonna be enough. There it is. Alright. What about our wood beams again? For some reason I didn't trigger it. 19 Reavers in the castle keep. Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you check in with the Sergeant Arms if you would, please. Make sure you and hit that like button so we know you're ready to fight. Not enough space. Alright. Let's go get the trailer. Actually, we'll use the tractor. It'll be tighter fit that way. Flatbed trailer. It's a lot more maneuverable. There's no way the M would be able to handle this. Ooh. It's been an update to the sound effects. Or I've got my sound effects cranked up higher. Alright, we're going to pick this up as we go past because we need it. Hold on a second, we'll switch over. Grab these 2 and swing out. Maybe. It's gonna do weird things now. to load or reload. Okay. Think we're gonna get that on there? Nope. Alright, let's try unloading. Nope, not gonna like that. Alright, now we can unload. And then we'll sneak in a little bit, see if we can trigger it to load with everything else. See? Oh. Left 2 pieces behind. Yeah, I'm not going to leave those behind. They'll fit. Ah, those weird hidden stacks. Collisions. Weird collisions. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Alright, now I'm trying to remember how I get these in there. I think if we just drive up to the front. Yep. Alright. What do we have left? So we still need a little bit more on wood. We need a lot more on wood beams. And more planks long. Cement bricks and cement bags. So 6 plus on planks long, 3 plus on wood beams. Anything else we're set up on. And put that all back into the storage. Yeah, I know it's cheap, but it works. Alright. Let's get the next stock out. Planks long. Yep, I knew this was going to happen. This is where the old spawn point was for the wood. I won't start using the new spawn point until I reboot the game. Right. Okay, then I need my cement bags. Brick. 3 of those each. Some parcels there. Some brick. Need some cement bags now. Alright, I think that's it. We'll find out as soon as we get it loaded. Right. Alright. Oh, wait. Okay, we still need planks long and more cement bags. Oh, I thought I had those taken care of. Alright. These in, drop them off. Yes, I could have backed into. Oh well. This way we get to go around in circles. I know you're enjoying it. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining us, we are feeding the production point for the new barn we just put down, or storage shed slash maintenance shed that we just put down to replace the old shed that we overgrew. Thanks a lot. And then we also still needed some cement bags. Hope everybody's having a good night out there. Finally got it all. All right, what's left? There's one more cement bag. All right, we'll carry that over. Or we'll just use the tractor for it. One pallet of cement bags. Let's get this put away. And we'll check out contracts, see what else is left out there. One cement bag. Let's go get it. The only fun thing about this, well, lots of fun things. Gotta be careful when I pick up that pallet, because if I push it, it's actually going to go right back into the storage. Okay, well, we're as low as we can go. A little bit of angle on the fork tines. Ladder in. Scrap it in, and let's go. We need some fuel and some work on this. I figured that was going to be the case. Didn't need much. All materials have been supplied. Alright. So by providing the materials, we've saved 57. 57,000. Alright. Out of phase one. We don't want to cause it. We pause it. We want it to keep rocking. Let's put the rest of these cement bags back. The production points are clear. Alright. Shut down and see what we got. Contract wise. How many do we have? Trying to see how many chickens we've got. 250. So we have 500 chickens. We're halfway there. Contracts. That's what we're going to look for. Now don't do bay wrapping. We could do fertilizing. We can do that. You do plowing, get some good money plowing. Stone picking, we get some good money off that. I do stone picking, that's pretty easy, pretty fast. Especially with the stone picker we have. We're not doing wood transports as much as possible anymore because we're going to do tendering. Excuse me, everyone. Sorry about that. I need to do this. Drinking if we got it. All right. Let's pick the stone picking one. Stone picker. And away we go. Safety's going. Oh, we need to check the field for fertilizing and lime too. Oops. We'll do that after we get back with this contract. Or it might actually put us into the next day. Obviously, I have plenty of time before those fields are ready to harvest. So we can wait till the second half of September to get the nutrients down. Alright. Is this our field? No. Oh, we're going to the other side. Nowhere close. Where I'm going, I just went to the wrong side. I think. Yep, okay, now we're going. That's where we're heading. Hold on a second, everybody. Sorry about that, everyone. Got something stuck in the throat. Had to get it cleared. Everybody awake now? Attenzione miei! There we go. And away we go. Oh, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure I was the one who plowed this field. I thought the game would, once the contract was done, it would squares everything off. Doesn't look like it did it this time. Whoa, where are you going? That wasn't any. It wasn't any line that I logged into. That's what hold on a second here, folks. All over the place. Think of me. We can do it. We can do it. I'm still here. Hold the camera for a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be a little odd. I'll have to finish off with the road or set out because I started in the middle of the road. But we'll live. Sounds like the cats are harassing my dog. Hold on a second here. I'm back. And I'm back and I'm back. Camo. Fit. Fit. Down. That'll keep them from getting bugged by the kitty cats. Whee! Round the curves we go. Alright. Now I've got a man locking. Oh, never mind, that didn't work. Hold on, everybody. No, I'm back. We've already had enough treats. Sitting down. Hold on a second, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yep, that's what I figured. Noise that I just heard. I'll be right back, everybody. And we're back. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate your patience. We're gonna have to do it eventually anyway. We'll have 17 Reavers in the castle keep. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't already checked in with the... Wow, I just lost my brain. If you haven't checked with the Sergeant of Arms, please hit that like button. We'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to know when we stream again. Typically, it's on Fridays and Saturdays. I will not be streaming next Friday. I will put that in the YouTube notices on my channel so that you know. I have to be at work at 1 o'clock in the mornings on Saturday morning, so staying up till 11 p.m. is not going to work. But I should be back on next Saturday. I should be in tomorrow as well. So Saturday, next Saturday. What happened? What happened? Ooh, I snuck by everybody. I am. That's a save stutter. Alright. And away we go. That's interesting. I'm not seeing progression. Oh, I completed it? How did I complete that? That's weird. I wonder if the time ran out or something. Oh, I'm gonna pick the stones because I'll take the stones. I can't. Weird. Let's see if I even get the money for it. If not, at least we'll get the stones for it. Still letting me harvest. So. I'll take it. Notice my progress bar wasn't existent. I'm just coming off camera for a little bit, everybody. Just cruising along, getting this all picked up. Almost done. Once we get this wrapped up, we're probably going to call it a night. We've been going for over 2 hours now, so get this field finished off and picked up, complete the contract, see if it gives us any money. I'll head back to the house and park the equipment and call it. Definitely appreciate everybody who came in tonight. Thanks to Cobble73 who came in earlier. If you guys don't know Cobble, I didn't pay attention, did I? He's got his own stream channel. I just posted it up there so you guys can check it out if you don't know him. Thanks for everybody else. AJ, I don't know what happened to you. We never got to hear what country star your mom knows. 22 Reavers in the Castle Keep. Welcome in there. If you wouldn't mind, please check in with the Sergeant at Arms and let him know that you're here. Hitting that like button. Close. Okay. Let's get the gear off. What happens? Collect. Oh, we made the money. Cool. I'll live with that. Back a different way than we came in. We'll actually go through our fence on the adjoining side of the property up here. The tree scaling as you come into zone. Alrighty. We'll dump this off at the production point. Parked my truck in a bad spot. Okay. Let's see what the other contracts are for the next day here. And fertilizing. That's some plowing contracts. They've all got pretty good time left on them. We should be able to get them into the next day. All right. Well, let's see here. Let's get a good picture going here. Well, let's get the project in there. Now we're getting a little jittery. There we go. All right, well, everybody, I want to greatly say thank you so much for stopping again. Again, thank Coble for coming in earlier in the stream. Thanks, AJ, for chatting earlier today. We did miss who your mom knows as a country singer. But I greatly appreciate everybody. Thanks for jumping in today. If you're watching this in replay, thank you for doing that. Make sure you like and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. Subscribe to let you know when I'm streaming again. We should be back tomorrow night on Saturday the 15th. So until then, thank you everybody, and God bless you and be with you till we see you again.